video, lads, of your external microphone. So we're going to start off with part 5 here. Okay, so part 5 is the audio jack and cord. So click into your SolidWorks, open a new part. We're going to save it first, so save as. Save it to your desktop first before putting it onto your USB. So this is part 5. Audio, jack, and cord. And you can just save it as that. I already had this done before, so that's why it's coming up here. So I'm just going to save it as something else. So audio, jack, and cord. DCG. Okay, you don't have to put that. And desktop, save. So that should come up at the top here. Okay, so we need to start off on a plane. So just let me see here now. So we'll start off on the front plane. We'll draw a circle. 1, 2. That circle should be 3 in diameter. And extrude boss base that to a length of 20 millimeters. So I'm getting all of these measurements from the actual audio jack that I bought, well that came with the external microphone out of Curry's. Okay, so press F to have a look at that. Now, so that's the cord, so that's the black cord coming out of the back of it. So we're going to do a little bit of a taper here now, or a little bit of an angle. Coming out on the right hand side or the top of this. Okay. Now, so we want to have a look at the right plane. So click right plane, normal 2, go to sketch, open up a sketch, obviously, a line coming out from the middle, make sure that's horizontal, right click, make horizontal. If it's not horizontal, but you should see a little relation there anyway. And then we want to draw another line going up, down at an angle, any angle, and then back home to the origin. Okay. Dimension this 2.96. And 2. And then the reason why it's still blue is because we have no length on this here, and that is 11. Okay. So we're going to revolve around this line, around the center line, or around this mid line here. So features, revolve boss base, the axis of revolution is the middle, and you can see how it revolves around because of the tape. It has to really thick when you're happy with that. Now this is the main body, so the main body of the actual jack itself. So this is leading up to where the insert is. So press or select the face, normal 2, do a sketch of the circle, make up the center point, and we want this fella 8 millimeters, please. extrusion, just turn it around so you're looking at it. So we want an extrusion there of 17. So 17 millimeters. That's a green tick. So we're going to draw another little circle here on this face. Smart to mention that. 6. And we go features, extrude the boss base, and we want that to be a distance of 3, please. Now we're going to go into another one, so click on that face, sketch, circle, escape, go on normal 2, we'll do it properly. Mention that. 5. Extrude it to a distance of 1. So it's 1 minute. So we're just getting the features and the texture and the look right there on that. So like I said, that's the core, the cursor is now, and this is going to be the main body. We're going to put in a little bit more features here later on. Okay, for the moment we're just building up so we get the actual insert, the metal insert. Okay. So again, click on this face again, normal 2, sketch another circle, and that circle is going to be 3.5. And again, we want an extrusion of 11.45 going out the way. Okay. So if you want to just get up a jack, or you can have a look at the one inside in class, I'll have it. And you can see as you're going along, as you're designing and features, so we're just after getting those diameters and lengths by just measuring roughly what they are, or exactly what they are. Okay, so that's the metal part that goes in, or that connects into the device, and just the top of it is a little bit more tricky now. Okay, so just bear with me here for a second, and we're going to go, I think, onto the right plane. Yep. So just choose the right plane, spacebar, normal 2, and just make this just a tiny little bit bigger if you want. No panic if you don't. And we're just going to put in a kind of a little slopes or little indents on the top of it here to make it look that little bit more realistic for you. Okay. Now, so there are a good few measurements here. So if you can just try and draw a similar kind of a profile to what I'm going to draw here now. So make sure that you're on the right plane, and then go into sketch, and we want to go into a line first. Okay. So we'll start here in the center point, and we'll draw a horizontal line out any distance. We're going to go up any distance, then out at an angle like that. You can pull it in anyway to suit. I'll show you how to do that in a second if you need. So come down. Don't try not to get any hairlines like that. Okay, so we'll just go below or above it, it doesn't matter. So we'll go here we'll go maybe stand a bit down there, out in a straight line. Then up, out. Just go back here for a second, sorry now. Delete that. Make that line a little bit shorter. Alright. So just go to trim and trim all of that. So we take us a few balls. And come down. So up, out horizontally, and then up and back in. Okay, sorry I missed out on a line there. That should be going down here. Okay, right click this and make that horizontal. That's the first part anyway. Okay, and that should be vertical, that should be horizontal, and that's at a right angle. Right, so we're just going to add in a few measurements here. Okay, so we'll try this one first. 0.5. Okay, that's after working there. Then we'll try this one here. So it could be the method of elimination. We could get over defined, but we'll see. 0.05. That's a tiny one. And this one here. 5. Okay, so they're all working so far, which is great. I'm going to add in a distance here now for this one. Alright, so for the longest length here, so 4.8. We'll try that. Okay, so it's after getting messed up here. That's no problem. We might be able to pull this back. So pull, so I'll grab that. Sorry, just press the back button. Press something there I shouldn't have. So that was out there. So you're just grabbing that point and just bringing it back in to make it look like the profile I had there. Okay. We'll go smart dimensions, so we'll go this one now. So 0.6 start front, and we'll try and put in a distance between this point and this point now. So just click on the 2 points, and that's 2.55. Very good. They're all after working so far, which is great. Now, we want this angle here, so smart dimensions. So we want an angle, so the angle between this line and this line. So we click on this line, we click on this line, and we want that angle to be 45. So that's after working again. So we have all of those measurements that are after working, which is great. Now we want another angle, so the angle between this line and this line, so here and here. So we want that 4.8. So let's bring that up. And then a distance between this point and this line is 1.3. And now we're fully defined. Okay. So that kind of looks like the top of the jack. Alright. One more thing, right? So it won't revolve unless we join these 2 points here, I see. Okay. So one more thing we have to do is we have to add in a line from this point to this point. Okay, make sure you have that line. Now we'll go to features, revolve boss base, and axis of revolution is this fella, and that looks good. Alright. So press the green tick there, and now it's kind of coming to life there. You can see yourself. Alright. there's just something back here that I wasn't happy with. So can you go to your right plane, normal 2, bring the plane up, down, just to make that a little bit more space for yourself. Then go to sketch, and we're going to go to, I'd say, so we'll go to, so open up a sketch obviously on the front plane, right plane, sketch, corner rectangle. We're going to start from here, and we're just going to bring it down any distance there, please. Doesn't matter where to bring that to. And that's 3 mil. Just as long as it's covering the top and a little bit past the bottom. Okay, so you can see where that's after being drawn up. So we're going to cut that. I just wasn't happy. It wasn't. Look, I could have left it, but it doesn't really represent the look of our jack in the project. So we want it as realistic and as sharp and as close and similar to the one that we're after buying. Okay, so press the green tick. Features, extruded cut. We want to change the direction. We want it out both sides, because the right plane is in the middle, yeah. So we want it out that way, and that's true all, and then direction to true all. That's the benefit of actually looking at things in 3D, lads, so that you can see where it's going. So we want that out both sides. Press OK to all bodies. Okay, so when that little window comes up, press OK. That is fine. There's no problem there whatsoever. Now, so what I done then was I clicked on this surface, I went sketch, opened up a sketch, convert entities. So you must convert entities there. Now, so when you convert entities, go into features, extrude boss base. Now, so there's a couple of things that we need to check here. So we want to go sketch plane, blind, and we want up to surface. Okay, so the surface that we want to go up to is this one. So you need to twist it around, and you need to select this surface here. Now we want a draft on this, and we want a draft of this. So if you can see what's happening, so I'm just going to zoom in. So you can see what's happening here. We need to bring this line in, or this diameter, into this diameter. So we want to get closer. 19 degrees looks good there. Okay. And you can twist that around to see and to see. Alright. So that looks good. When you're happy with that, press the green tick. And now if you zoom in, you should see that it's after merging correctly. Make sure to save. So we just go up here every few or every while. So we're going good, and it's looking really well. Now just to go back up to the head, or to the insert, here. Okay, so we want to go to the right plane. And sorry, no, it's going off. So again, so normal 2 on the right plane, and zoom in to the insert, please. First thing we draw is a center line. So open up a sketch and a center line. So make sure that you draw it from the center point here to the center point on the right. So what we're going to do is there are little cuts. So if you're used to sticking in the jack, I suppose, into your phone for, I suppose, headphones or earphones or whatever you have, you'll notice that there's little cuts going around this cylinder here. So we're just going to make it again look as realistic as possible. So we're going to revolve. So we're going to do little. So we're going to draw little rectangles on the top line here, and we're going to revolve them. We're going to revolve cut around the center line. So you would have done maybe something similar to this before. So go to corner rectangle and we draw one anywhere at all. Make sure now not to select the center point here, because maybe sometimes you've noticed that when you draw on center points or center points that the shape tends to stick onto that then. Okay. So sorry about that's working. I've been talking. So I have to go delete that. Now, so go again. The first one, no problem. So the sketch is open. So go to corner rectangle. So I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to start it again. Exit the sketch. Right. So start again. Right plane. Sketch. Center line. There we go. Perfect. Corner rectangle. Now, why that done before? So that. It's just not playing ball on me. That tends to happen sometimes in SolidWorks. So we'll try this again. Corner rectangle. Now it's not picking up that top line. Just draw them in anyway. Right. See if you can fix the problem now. Should be there. Right, so we'll have a look here at the measurements that I've got. Space bar. 2. So this should be. So I just want to select that. Should be on that line there. So just see if we can put the center line. It's not allowing us. We'll just go ahead and do this anyhow, right? So the smart dimensions, what I had was 0.05, 0.05, 0.05, and then 0.5, 0.5. They look like they're at the top there anyway. So see if you can do the same as me. If you have any issues, you call me then. We'll get through it. Now, the distance. So we want a distance from this point to that line, so 0.75. So it's from this point to this line, okay, and then we want a distance from here here, and that's 3, and then we want distance from this line to this line, which is the same, 3 mm. Okay,